Alright guys, okay, first of all, I want to go ahead and say thanks to those that did watch my videos, and also want to say, thanks to those that like them or think they like them. Well, but then again, I also want to thank those that posted a comment or two, but hey, it was all about entertainment. That's all I was doing. But there is something else here. Now, guys, I know it's been very, very hard with the COVID-19 pandemic, having to wear a mask. And I know it's been even harder having to stay at home and you had nothing to do except maybe watch TV or watch YouTube or go through an old stack of DVDs. But the only thing that kept me going, this whole time was the urge to get back behind the wheel of a race car. That's all I was doing. And that meant going back through time, like playing NASCAR Thunder 2003 or NASCAR Thunder 2004, and recently NASCAR '07 on the last NASCAR game that I think was on the PlayStation 2. No. NASCAR '08 and '09 came out on PlayStation 2, but I think NASCAR '07 and NASCAR '08. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're decent games. Well, except NASCAR '08, they're more in depth. As in, you have to tweak the setups a little more. It's more realistic than you think. And as you've already seen, you spin yourself out, you start in the back, or, I don't know, spin somebody out. Well, you get to keep your track position, but it did come with a price. Well, NASCAR Thunder 2004, you repeatedly hit somebody, they pay you back. NASCAR Thunder 2003, well, you tweak the setups a little bit, you run better. And I'm still going to try and bring you as many videos as I can. But what I'm trying to do is express my thanks to those that wanted to watch. But, folks, I didn't do anything special now. All I did was show you a hobby of mine. All I did was drive a race car, try to win a race if I can, pay tribute to those that done so much for the sport of NASCAR, and at the same time, I really, really, really wanted to give a few people, a history of what NASCAR was like before they went to the stupid looking car that was once called the Car of Tomorrow. Please give everybody an idea of what the racing was like with a conventional stock car. Cars that were more aerodynamic, where the aero package was very similar to each competitor, and see what it was really like to really race with the spoiler on the back of the car and see how the car behaved when another car came up beside of you or came up behind you in a draft. And I guess see how hard I can drive the wheels off of something. That's all I was trying to do. Well, my previous videos regarding the Gen 6 car, well, a lot of people thought I set the difficulty to very easy? Simple, I just didn't like getting beat. But I think the games from 2002 up until 2008, I mean, I think people like those games better. The racing was better, and also the graphics might have been better, but at the same time, I was just doing my thing, showing people what I was into, and at the same time, I guess trying to show everyone how I was able to cope with this pandemic. I might try my hand at doing anime again, but right now I'm not exactly on speaking terms with my past associates, so that deal is still up in the air. But what I am going to do, I'm going to keep on, I'm going to keep recording myself do the races. I'm going to keep on, bringing you very hard racing and try super hard not to get into any more wrecks. Easier said than done, though. But also, folks, I know it's tough. But if they say stay home, stay home. Don't go out and party or drink or hang out with your buddies if it's more than 10 or 15 people. I mean, host a watch party if you want to. The reason why they said stay at home, the reason why they said stay at home, they're looking out for the health and well-being of the public. People like you and me. I didn't like the stay-at-home order here in Dallas any more than the rest of the world. They're more concerned about public safety because they just have no idea what COVID-19 was going to do. And I think once they get a handle on the situation and they come up with a vaccine or something, hopefully they let us go back to normal, go back to living our everyday lives. Because I'm an essential worker and all, it's a chance you take. I know it's risky being out and about, but as long as I use a lot of common sense and keep my distance and don't expose myself to anyone that's sick, I think I'll be all right. I mean, I never was one to go out and do anything crazy. I never was one to go out and drink. I never was one to hang out with the crowd, so. But anyway, thanks to those that watched my videos. Thanks to everyone that subscribed. But, guys, I didn't do anything special. I was just doing my thing. But thank you.